In the year 1066, the fate of England hung by a thread. A king had died, a crown was unclaimed, and 3 men were willing to kill for it. King Edward the Confessor left no heir, only whispers, promises, and ambition. Harold Godwinson, England's powerful earl, was crowned king. But across the sea in Normandy, a man named William claimed Edward had chosen him. William, Duke of Normandy, warrior, statesman, and master of strategy. He believed the English throne was his by right, and when Harold took it, William saw not a king but a thief. He gathered an army, knights from across France, mercenaries from Flanders, adventurers chasing glory. He built ships, stockpiled supplies, and swore an oath he would cross the Channel, he would crush Harold, and he would take England by force. But Harold had his own storm to face. Before William even set sail, a third claimant struck, Harald Hardrada, the Viking king of Norway, invading from the north. Harold raced his men across England, 250 miles in just 4 days, and at Stamford Bridge he annihilated the Norsemen. But victory came with a cost. His army was bloodied, exhausted, and William was already landing in the south. There was no rest, no delay, no second chance. Harold marched again from York to Hastings to defend his crown. On October 14th, 1066, the sun rose over Senlac Hill. 2 armies faced each other, 2 worlds about to collide. On one side, the English shield wall, a living fortress of axes and spears. On the other, William's Normans, disciplined, mounted, deadly. The battle began with the thunder of hooves and the hiss of arrows. Wave after wave, the Normans attacked, but the English line held firm. The shield wall was unbreakable, each man locked shoulder to shoulder, defiant against the storm. William's men began to falter. Then a rumor swept through the ranks. The Duke is dead. Panic spread. The Normans wavered, but William, alive and furious, tore off his helmet and rode to the front. "I live!" he shouted, "and with God's help, we shall conquer!" The men roared. The attack resumed. Then William tried something new: deception. He ordered a feigned retreat, drawing the English from their hilltop. It worked. The shield wall broke. Discipline crumbled. And the Normans turned, surrounded, and slaughtered the pursuers. Hour after hour, the slaughter raged. The field was slick with blood. Arrows darkened the sky. And then, in the chaos, in the smoke, one arrow flew higher than the rest. No one knows who fired it. Some say it was chance. Others say fate guided it. But when it fell, it found the eye of King Harold. The King of England was dead. The heart of his army broke. The shield wall collapsed, and the Normans surged forward like a tide of iron. By nightfall, the field was silent. The last Saxon banner had fallen. William stood triumphant. The crown of England was his. But victory was only the beginning. The conquest that followed would reshape a nation. Castles rose where villages had stood. French replaced English in the courts. The old order, Saxon law, Saxon freedom, was buried under stone and steel. England was never the same again. The Battle of Hastings wasn't just a clash of armies. It was the death of one world and the birth of another. A single arrow had ended an age and forged an empire. One man's ambition, one nation's fall, one moment that changed the course of history forever.